What's up, Blue fam? Welcome back to another video. How we told my parents and my sister and just like my family members. My mom had just got off work. Well, she was about to get off work.
And I was still at work.
Yeah, he was still at work, so he went in kind of later. So I called my sister, or I texted my sister. I was like, "Hey, are you home?" She was a police officer. She's an investigator now. But yeah, she was a police officer at the time. I texted her. I was like, "Are you home?" And she was like, "Yeah, what's up?" I was like, "Can I come over?" Mind you, I never really just text my sister, like, "Can I come over?" So I drove over there. I had the pregnancy test hidden right here in my pants, and I had a t-shirt over it. And I was like, "Hey," I walked in. My nephew wasn't there. I didn't know where he was. I thought he was taking a nap at her friend's house, or who knows. I didn't know he was at his cousin's house or something. But I was kind of getting teary-eyed in front of her, but I didn't know if she could tell or not. And I was like, "I need to tell you something." And she was like, "I think I already know what it is." And I was like, "What?" She was like, "Are you pregnant?" And I pulled out a test, and I was like, "I'm not the mom." She was like, "She's gonna kill you, oh my god." But then she was like, "We need to go shopping. Let's go buy baby clothes." I was like, "That's not important right now." I was like, our parents are gonna kill me." And she got pregnant at 18 or 19 or something.
Just a little bit older than you.
Yeah, so I was like, "How do I tell them?" I was like, "How'd you tell them?" She was like, "Well, we were close to getting married and everything at the time, and we were engaged." She was like, "So that's a little bit different." She was like, "But they were still mad at me. They still wanted to kill me. So I don't know how you're going to tell them without actually dying." They might kill Austin. But I was like, I don't know what to do. So I stood over there for 2 hours, and we were debating on, do we call mom over here? Do I go home and talk to her? Does my sister go home with me and we talk to her in case I do die? So there's witnesses? So many things. And we decided that Courtney would call her. And I was outside. Danny had just got back, actually. So I was outside. Danny was playing on his swing at her old house and everything. And my mom called her. I wasn't next to her, but my sister came over and she was like, "She's on her way." I was like, "Oh my god, what'd she say?" She was like, "Well, I didn't tell her that you were pregnant, but she had a feeling because earlier whenever you called her and told her what you were doing, you said that you're coming to my house to see Danny." Well, Danny was at grandma's. I was like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, I sucked really bad," but I was not in a good mindset at the point right then. So she was on her way, and she was on the phone. She was like, "Is she pregnant?" And Courtney was like, "I don't know, just come talk to her." Thanks, Courtney. So my sister or my mom got out of the car when she got there, and I was hanging out with Danny. I was like, "I am playing. You can't be mean around Danny," because he was 3. But she got out of her car. She was like, "Are you stupid?" I was like, "Huh? Mom?
Is that you?"
And I was like, "What are you talking about?" She was like, "You know what I'm talking about. Are you pregnant?" And I was like, "Mate, yeah." I am,
Maybe.
actually. Yes, I am. And then, since me and my sister both had gotten pregnant young, she was like, "Do you guys, not know what condoms are or something? What is wrong with you two? Are you stupid?" She was like, "I'm a teacher. I cannot have my kids just popping out babies, as teenagers." And I was like, "Well, I'm sorry." I was like, "It'll be fine. It'll be all fine. We're all good." She was like, "No, you're not all good. Do you know how much it is to have a baby?" And I was like, "Kind of, but not kind of." I was like, "But we're good, right?" She was like, "No, your boyfriend works at McDonald's." I was like, "Well, he can find me a job. We're good. We're fine. It's okay." And so eventually we just went home after my mom laughed, because my mom laughs when she's mad.
Just like you.
Yeah, I do the same thing. That's where I get it from. So we went home, and we just kind of hung out and joked, and she kept saying, "Are you stupid? Do you not know what condoms are? Little does people know we had condoms." I can't say we use them very much. But that's how it happened.
Yeah.
Because we're dumb. I thought Depo would still work without actually still getting the shots because that's what the internet said. Don't believe what the internet says, kids. But yeah, we got home and then she went outside and my dad has his own business, so his big barn is outside. He does like.
I thought it was the next day that she told him.
Yeah, the next day. It was the next day.
Yeah.
But like she went outside. And mind you, I was homeschooled, so I was home all the time. But she went outside and I was like, oh my gosh, my dad's outside. I think I know what she's doing. She's gonna tell my dad before I can tell him. Is that better? I think it's better. It's probably not better in his eyes, but it's probably better for me. So
I was
I
at
don't
work
die.
again.
Yeah, he was at work again. So I like walked out there. This was me. Pretend the barn is like right here. Like you guys are inside of the barn. I was like walking and I was like picked around the corner. And all of a sudden my parents were like,
Just like that.
yeah. And I was like, hi, just pop it in and see what's happening. And my dad was just like, you're so stupid.
Like a hysterical laugh.
He was like laughing. And my mom was like, go back in the house. I was like, okay, I will. That's fine.
Yeah, good idea.
So I went in the house. And then, Austin, did you come over?
Probably.
I remember like, yeah, I think you like came over and I was like, she told him. She actually told him.
I think you texted me that
Yeah, I texted
while I
you.
was working.
But like, my dad, like after that, he just like kept on making jokes. Like, like Father's Day was coming up. He was like, so Austin, what you want for Father's Day? And I was like, oh my gosh, whatever. Like, and we just like he just kept making jokes about stuff. But then I didn't even get to tell my grandparents. I only got to tell my mom and my sister. That's it.
The heck? What the heck? What just happened? Was it a car?
Do you think somebody wrecked?
Oh no, someone's tire popped maybe?
Do you think you go check?
No, it's okay. I'll be alright. I didn't hear a crash.
Unless that whole thing was a crash.
It went from there to, they crashed from there all the way to there.
I didn't see anybody.
Well, I heard it going like, kept going.
Maybe like it was backfiring.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Okay. Sorry, it sounds like an explosion happened right outside of our
All
door.
4 of their tires popped at different times. What the? Get it. What is it? Get it.
There's people over there, like in their barn. They just walked around.
I think that's what it
Well,
sounds.
who knows what they're doing?
Okay.
Okay, we're back.
And we're live.
So basically, I never really got to like tell anybody besides my mom and my sister. But my mom told me whenever she got home one night, because they went out with my grandparents, my mom, my dad, my grandma, and grandpa, they all went out to eat. And they left me home, and I was like, good. They're leaving me home for a reason, obviously, because like she didn't want me to go. And I was like, oh, this is nice. I know exactly what's gonna happen. So apparently, on their way to the restaurant, they told my grandparents, and my grandma was just bawling apparently, and my grandpa was probably like, what? Like why? Why are we doing this? So then
Knowing him, you probably understood though.
the next day, well, my mom came home and told me after dinner that like she told him and stuff. But like the next day, I was outside, and I was like doing something in the shed at my parents' house, and all of a sudden I see my grandma walking up to me, and I'm like, oh good, this is nice, this is wonderful, and she just came up to me and she was like, Sydney. I was like, fun, hi. I was like, yes, and at the point I was almost crying because I knew what was happening. She was like, why'd you do this? I was like, yeah. I was like, what did I do? She was like, I wanted you to go to Paris and have fun and just enjoy being young and everything. You're still a baby. You don't need to have a baby. And I couldn't even eat my dinner last night. I was like, sorry. And I was just bawling. And I was like, I'm not upset that I'm having a baby. I'm upset that you're upset with me that I'm having a baby. I'm fine with it. I don't mind. I can take my kid to Paris if I want to. And I'm not even upset that I'm having a baby. I was more worried about telling you.
And I'm a real boy.
Yeah.
I'm a real boy.
But yeah, it was just like a whole water fountain outside, me and her.
Like the way we thought of it was like, we didn't really have anything going on anyways.
Yeah,
so
I was like, this is life now. I don't care. And don't hate me. I'm against abortions for myself, unless you have like a really good reason, like that something like really bad happened to you, or it's just really not gonna work, like physically with your health or something. Because there's always other options. So like I definitely didn't want to get an abortion. All of my family is like against abortions and stuff. So like we just kind of, I was like, I don't know why you guys are just like all over me right now, because what do you want me to do?
Go back in time.
Like, sorry, can't do anything. I love you, but can't do anything. So yeah, that's basically what happened. We're gonna do another video on how we told his parents. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that post notification button to be notified every time I post. So yeah, bye guys!